welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with y'all my easy everyday makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, this is my go-to makeup routine. It is very easy. Most of these products are affordable in drugstores, so if you like that kind of stuff, I will have everything linked down below for y'all to shop the links if y'all are interested. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I make motherhood, lifestyle, and beauty videos, and right now I'm uploading videos like every Tuesday, Thursday. So if that is your jam, I would love to have you. You can hit that subscribe button down there, and if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and we will go ahead and jump in. Okay, so to start out for doing my makeup, I usually put this little headband on because I don't like to get makeup in my hair. And I think it is just so cute. It's from Ulta, and I love pretty much anything leopard, and if you're new to my channel, you probably don't know that, but you will quickly find that out. Okay, first thing that I do, like before I put on my makeup, is I put on this SPF. This is the Ulta MD SPF, and this is the best face SPF that I have used. I love this stuff. I've repurchased it so many times, and even if I'm not like going outside, well, let me rephrase that. I pretty much go outside every day, but even if I'm not leaving the house, is what I meant to say, I still put that on every single day. And then also what I will do before I put on my makeup is I love this Tula Rose Glow Eye Balm. If I can get this to focus. So I love this eye balm, and I've been using this for several months now. This was the first Tula product that I tried out, and I put it under my eyes, and then I just kind of rub it in. And it just brightens up. Can y'all see that? Just brightens up your under eye area so much, and I cannot live without this because having a baby who doesn't always sleep, I need all the help I can get. Okay, next I go in with my little primer. This is the Tula face filter. Love this. I have just recently started using this, but I've used it enough to know that I love it. It's just so good. It has like all kind of probiotics and superfoods in it, and it's good for your skin. It also has like a color correcting in it that helps just to kind of, you know, color correct for that first layer. So, and I do self tan. I use the Isle of Paradise tanning drops. I don't have them with me right now. They're in my bathroom, but I can show you all those on another day. But I do use those. I put that on last night, so my skin is like a little bit tan from that. So that's the first few steps that I do pretty much every single day. And then I will go in with my foundation. This is my favorite foundation ever. This is what I use whenever I want like a full coverage makeup look. If I don't and I want something lightweight, I will use these two. This is a L'Oreal, this is a drugstore little BB cream, and then this is a Tarte tinted hydrator, and I love those. But today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I'll usually just put like 1 or 2 pumps, and I put it on my brush. This is an It Cosmetics brush. It's old, but it's number 115. It's a good foundation brush. So then I'll just dab it everywhere.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know
okay.
that.
And then I'll go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is another product that I've used for a long time, and I love it. It is like good full coverage under my eyes, which I need. So I just dab it on, and then I use a damp little beauty sponge to blend it out. This is it's the Amazon Beaky sponges, makeup sponges, and they come in like a pack. Oh, I don't remember how many come in, like 5 or 6 maybe, and they're very affordable, and I love them. But if you do use them, make sure you get them really wet. You want to rinse it and squeeze and get all the water out to get it really damp, and it will expand a lot. That is the best way to use these, to get them damp and blend it in the rest of the way. that's it for foundation and concealer. Then I will go in with, I use this NYX No Filter powder. I also love this, the Airspun powder, but I'm going to use this one today. And I use my beauty sponge for this as well, my little beauty blender. And I set my under eyes because I don't want anything to move. I want to set those spots that like I tend to get like kind of oily. So around my nose, like my T-zone a little bit, under my eyes, because I don't want that to go anywhere. And then I'll do some of my face makeup. I like the Hoola bronzer. I've used this one for a while. I am almost out of it. But I love this. It's a good matte bronzer. And I just put it all over my face. And I also use this to kind of blend in my tan, because that foundation is a little bit light for me. And so this is where I'll kind of blend in my skin to make it match my neck and like the rest of my body where I tanned a little bit. So
You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that.
okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my blush. This is a Tarte blush in the color Party, and I love this. Okay, that's it for blush. And then I will go in with my highlighter. This is one that I've had for a long time and I just recently started using it again. This is the Becca in Champagne Pop Becca highlight. I have a lot of favorites, but I went back to this one recently and I just love the pop that it gives your skin. So I use my damp beauty sponge on the flat side and I just put that on right there. I find that it helps everything just to like pop so much more with the damp beauty blender. I just like the way that it looks. So that's what I do for that. And then I go in with this little Milani highlight palette and I use this color here just on the inner corners of my eyes to just highlight those and make my eyes pop. So it's a little bit more pigmented than the cheek highlight, if you can see that. And then I'll do a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't do much, but this is the palette that I use. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I love this palette. It is so good. I am missing a couple of colors in there, but I still use it pretty much every day. That's how much I love it. Okay, so the first color that I go in with is Smarty Pants right here. It's just a good neutral, like, transition color. So I'll just put that like all in the crease of my eye, on both eyes.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places.
Okay, and then I grab like a fluffier blending brush and then I will go in with the color right here, Sweetheart. It's like a blush pink kind of color. I just think that a pink looks really good with my eye color. And so I use this just to kind of blend in with that crease color.
Means that you come home to me once you travel the world.
And then I have just like a fluffy brush that doesn't have any eyeshadow on it. And sometimes I'll take that and just like blend like any harsh lines that I may have. Or if I just want to blend out my eyes. I use a clean not beauty blender. I use a clean blending brush. Okay, then I'll take another blending brush. This one is a little bit smaller and like more dense. So I will use that for like my crease shades, which I'm going to use this color right here, which is Rebel. And I'm going to use that in like my crease just to kind of deepen the crease a little bit to give my eye dimension.
Travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
Make sure that it's even. And then I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to use the color Flower Child, which is just a neutral, and just kind of put that on my lid. Sometimes I will do like a little bit of sparkly over that. Not always. And then I'm just going to take one of those fluffy blending brushes again and then just kind of blend it all out. And sometimes I'll go back in with that first color right here, Smarty Pants, and just blend the whole look together and just make sure everything looks good, which I think it does. And then I will use this color again, Rebel, for my under eye. I hardly ever use eyeliner anymore, y'all. It's been like a year, or almost a year, that I stopped wearing eyeliner. I felt like it was just too harsh on my eyes. Like every now and then I'll still use it if I want like more dimension to my eyes, you know, for pictures or whatever, but I pretty much use no eyeliner. I will use eyeshadow as my eyeliner most of the time. I just like more of a blended, natural, not so harsh looking eye look. Okay, so I did that in my under eye on both eyes, and then I just used like this kind of brush. I use this side to put on the eyeshadow, and then I use this just to blend it out slightly. Another trick for like eyeshadow, if you're traveling or whatever, you can use your bronzer. So this is my Hoola bronzer. You can use this as a crease color for eyeshadow. And a lot of times I will do that. That is a really good trick. So like I said, if you're traveling and you don't bring, you know, your eyeshadow palette and you brought your bronzer, just pop that on your eyelid. It immediately gives definition to your eye. So that is it for eyeshadow that I'm going to do for today. And now I'm going to move on to brows. Okay, and for my brows, I use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I need to get more of this coming up because I'm really low. And I'm in the color Taupe. And I just use a little eyebrow brush. It's a duo brush, so it's got the spoolie on this side and the little pointy tip on that side. And first I just brush out my brows and I kind of brush them up. And then I just kind of mix the colors together. I don't really like use one side, I just mix it. And then I'll kind of tilt my head and just fill in my brows.
I hope I'll be your end destination.
Wow, what a difference a brow can make.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something.
Okay, and that's what they look like after I fill them in with the powder. Next, I go in with this Make Me Brow by Essence. This stuff is good. It's so good. It's literally $2 at Ulta, and I just use it to brush my brows and to kind of give them a little bit more dimension because I kind of have thin brows, and I like a little bit fluffy of a look, so I just kind of will brush through my brows and I'll just kind of brush up. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does do enough to kind of like thicken my brow. So that is what I'll use, and just kind of brush it out with my fingers, and that's it for brows. Okay, next is going to be mascara, and I use an eyelash curler first to curl my lashes.
I hope I'll be your end destination.
Okay, and then I use this Essence Volume Primer for mascara primer. I love this stuff. I have talked about this stuff many times. It's so affordable and it is so good. Like if you look this up on Amazon, the reviews are insane how good it is. So I love this stuff. I put on a coat. I kind of coat my lashes really well with it. And then I do the same thing on the other eye. And then I kind of let it dry a little bit.
You're far away, and yet
so I don't let it like completely dry because it's easier to kind of put on my mascara the way that I like to once this is like a little bit tacky. So I kind of let it just dry a little bit. And usually while I let that dry, I will do my lips. And this is probably coming to no surprise for y'all that have been here for a while, but this is like my go-to lip combo that I will literally probably use till the cows come home because it's so good. It's my favorite. It's affordable and it's just so good. So the lip liner is this NYX lip liner in nude suede shoes. You can get it on Amazon or at Ulta. And I overline slightly on my lips.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel it.
Okay. Just like that. And this is just the perfect rose color. I'm a big fan of rose lip colors. And this is just the best one. It's not too bright. It's like very natural. And then the color that I use on my lips is the Maybelline Super Stay and Trust Your Gut. This is another like rosy shade that is just so pretty. I feel like it complements so many skin tones. And I love the wear of this lipstick too. It's like kind of a mix between a lipstick and like a lip crayon, I think. Is that what it's considered, a lip crayon? Yeah, but it's very long wearing, and it's not too matte that it's like drying of your lips. I love it. Highly recommend it. Best lip color ever. And it's drugstore, which is amazing. Okay, so for mascara, now that I've let that dry a little bit and get a little tacky, this is my favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. It's a great drugstore mascara. Is it upside down? I think so. It's a great drugstore mascara, and it gets your lashes separated perfectly. Like, just trust me on it. Next time you're at the drugstore, pick it up and try it, and I promise you'll probably like it. Okay, so I put this on first, and I just put on a good coat to kind of separate my lashes. I kind of have to do a few coats between there to get the primer set. So I'll just put it on both eyes like so.
You come home to me once you travel the
Okay, and it's okay if you get a little bit of mascara on your eyelid while you're doing this. We'll come back to that. It's fine. Just let it sit for a minute. Let it dry. Sometimes I do a few coats, like I said. That's all I'll do on that eye, and then I'm going to go in and do same on the other eye. I will say the one thing I don't like about this mascara is it's really hard to put the wand back in the tube. Like, the brush is very bendy, so when you push down on it, I have to kind of like push down on it. It's minor details, but just be aware. Next eye.
all the spaces inside your heart.
Okay, so I did the other eye. That is both eyes with one to two coats or so of the Telescopic mascara. Next, I will go in with the Essence Lash Princess. Another bomb mascara. Just look at the Amazon reviews and you will not be disappointed if you get this. It's like $5. And a lot of times Ulta will do buy one get one free, or buy one get one 50% off, like BOGO of that brand. And you can also use the eyebrow mascara stuff too and get BOGO. So anyway, if you wanted to try it. And then I'll go in with this and put a couple of coats and just like kind of finish out the coats of mascara that I want on. I put a lot of coats on to kind of get my desired look with my mascara.
I hope I'll be your destination.
Okay, and another little tidbit about mascaras. I do have a highlight on my Instagram profile with a comparison of a lot of mascaras that I've tried. It's like all of my favorites, high-end and drugstore. You can go to my Instagram profile, which is linked in the description box if you want to go check out, just to see what other mascaras that I've tried and used and liked if you're interested. Another mascara that I've used is this Tarte Surfer Curl. This is a new mascara. I got this around Christmas time in like a little kit, and I really like this mascara. At first I wasn't the biggest fan. I thought it was kind of dry, but I've actually come to like that. It just kind of helps to finish off my lashes. So I put this on as my like last coat of mascara, and it just really helps to kind of like pop, make my lashes pop. Can y'all see that? So love this. Another couple of tricks for mascara. So like I said, if you get a little bit of mascara on your eyelid, it's fine. Leave it and let it dry, and then go back in with like a dry Q-tip, and you can just wipe it right away. And it doesn't move your mascara, not your mascara, your eyeshadow. It doesn't move your eyeshadow. It will just kind of slightly, and it just like blends so much better. So just clean up your eyelids using a little Q-tip. Another little trick that I do for my eyes is I use this little lash comb, which I found at TJ Maxx several years ago. And it's literally like just a lash comb. It just combs out your lashes and helps to get like big clumps of mascara out. So, I mean, I don't do this every day, but if my mascara is like getting kind of old and it gets dried out, I will use that to just comb through my lashes and just finish them off. And it's great. I'll link one that is similar if I can find one. So that is all I do for mascara. I don't always put on bottom mascara. Most of the time I actually don't. So that is pretty much it for my everyday makeup. The last and final step that I will do most days, not every single day, is I will use this moisture mist, which this is actually like a skincare mist. If you follow me on Instagram, I use a Lumi, which is like a face cleansing device, and it's amazing. And this is what I use with my Lumi. And you can use it like with your makeup. It is comparable to the MAC Fix Plus spray, which I can vouch for because I have. Let me get it. They are very comparable. This one is so much more affordable. If it's in stock, I will try and put a link to it in the description box. This is just a little mini size, but I have a bigger bottle. It's affordable, and I will most of the time wear it over my makeup. And just spray it on like a setting spray. Like so. Let it dry. And then you can also use this like if you're wanting to do eyeshadow with more pigment. I will spray like my little eyeshadow brush with it and wet it, and it will just help it to really make the pigment of the eyeshadow pop, like if you're doing a shimmery color. And then another way you can use it is to blend out your concealer if you just spray this on your sponge. There are many ways to use it. If you want to do your highlight with it, you can spray your highlight and dab it in like that. It's just very versatile, and I just really like this spray. It does hydrate your skin, which is amazing. Okay, I'll stop talking about it now. Also, this is the final look. I love it. It is easy. On a normal day, it doesn't take me this long whenever I'm not sitting here explaining. And for me, I need fast mommy makeup. But like I said, I don't wear makeup every day. But when I do, this is my go-to look. And that is it. So it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Links will be in the description box for the products that I used. And thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video very soon. Bye!